On the southbound trip you can stop at various places such as Finsnes, where local ski hills are easily accessible for some skiing or snowboarding. A 7-hour boat trip through this amazing scenery takes you from Tromsø to the island chain of Lofoten. Here you can combine fishing, hiking, snowboarding and surfing in one fairly small geographical area. Another great thing to do is to take a tour of the island by car. The name Lofoten is derived from lo, meaning links, and foten, meaning the foot. The chain of islands with its pointed peaks looks like the foot of a lynx from the mainland. On your drive you will come across the Lofoten Wall, so named as Lofoten stretches as a wall of mountains to the southwest into the sea, testament to the rugged peaks that grace the island. Along with these summits are sheltered inlets, beaches, fjords and large tracts of wild areas that you can only access by foot. The road distance from the north of the top island to the southernmost tip of the bottom island is almost 170 kilometres, and along the way there are plenty of attractions to take in, such as the Viking Centre near Stamsund, where if you book ahead, they will put on a Viking feast and sing traditional songs in Norwegian. For more than 1,000 years, the islands have been the centre of great cod fisheries. It was the Vikings themselves that were a key group in the development of this industry all those years ago, with the dried version being used during their travels, and in fact this led to the dried cod market of southern Europe too. You can see these fish drying in most of the seaside villages, and if you want a closer look, then local fishermen will take you on fishing trips by boat out to the nearby cod fields. Cod can be caught all year round. They stay in the deeper parts of the ocean during extremely cold and warm parts of the year, so off the coast of Norway is a great place to try and snag a couple. As they like the deep, fishing from a boat with a fast sinking line can greatly enhance your productivity. You'll need to cast the sinking line with a heavy fly, because once you feel the hook up to the fish, you will need the extra force to pull a large and bottom-seeking fish, like this one, to the surface. When you see one, its tail and body size will reveal that it's not a good swimmer, but the large neck, head and mouth tell a story too. When a cod opens its mouth, it creates a surge that can pull in almost anything in front of it. This might be why a cod tongue is served as a local speciality, sautéed with garlic and breadcrumbs. As for accommodation, the converted fishing huts found in most of the old fishing towns and villages let you stay close to the water. These are fully converted and house between 6 and 10 people. Or you can go a bit wilder and head to Unstad on the exposed west coast, where you'll be closer to the surf and the wilderness. Back in Stamsund, the huts are located right by the harbour, and within walking distance of the main restaurant and bar, the Shell Brygger. Once you've settled in, it's time for some more adventure. There are some official activity centres, but if you can persuade a local farmer to help you into the backcountry on skidoos, then some ways are quicker than others to get to the top of the mountains. The Lofoten backcountry doesn't claim to be one of the places to head to for that ski resort experience, but what it does have are areas of untracked powder among glorious scenery. Flying out of Finsnes on Lofoten's main island will take you back to the mainland, where from Bodø you can catch